guys, it's Milena and welcome to another Milena Jane Vlogs. This is gonna be like it's not gonna be really like a vlog, it's just gonna be me like kind of talking, and if I want to continue it, maybe I will, I'm not sure, don't bank on it. Currently it is 1:04 a.m. April 25th, 2026. I am loopy. I have almost been up 24 hours. Well, in like 6 hours, I'll be up 24 hours. But anyways, who's counting? I'm a little bit out of it. I don't know if you could tell. I'm a little bit loopy. I'm laying down right now. Party. Okay, I can't turn my brain off, so I'm just gonna rant to a camera. It might get crazy, so if this is chopped up and edited, don't worry about it. I told you I was tired. Anyways. Let's see, what do I want to talk about? Just some stuff that's been happening lately. The past, like, year and a half, I've been getting, like, a massive writer's block. Like, I not even, like, writer's block. Just, like, I haven't really felt inspired or anything like that, to, like, write music or make music or anything. Like, I've, like, genuinely tried, and every single time I've tried, my cyst flared up. Maybe it's a sign I just shouldn't be doing music. It's a little bit too stressful and it takes way too much energy from me. I figured I'm just gonna try maybe a couple more times, and if I can't get my shit together in the next couple months, then I'm not gonna do music for a while. And I really do want to do music. It just, I don't know, hasn't been in the cards for me lately. And my singing voice is very interesting, not so great. You know, it's gotten worse lately. Like, as you can tell with my voice, like, I just can't sing very well. I've been trying to rebuild it, like, the past, past few months, actually, but it's not working out very well, which is very lovely. So that's making me lose hope in my passion, but it's fine. Today, okay, here's a story time. Let's rewind 9 years ago, almost. I'm watching American Horror Story Murder House for the first time. This is probably like September 2017, maybe October 2017. I'm watching it for the first time. Actually before, because I just realized that my Halloween costume was supposed to be like one of the witches in Coven, so apparently I've been watching it since before Halloween 2017, which is crazy because I was only 10, but I'm fine. So I see myself in Violet, if you know what I mean. So that's like a character I really related to growing up. And see, up until today, I hadn't seen Murder House in years. So now that my mind's like fully developed and I'm past that point in my life, seeing that character and all the stuff that like she like did to herself and had, you know, stuff happen to her, I like saw myself even more in her, and I didn't even really think about it until, spoiler warning, when Tate showed Violet her body and then what he said. I will insert some clips of myself crying.
I hate this. That's heartbreaking. I literally just like broke down. That's so fucked up. I'm out. I hate that Tate's a murderer because he's so nice.
And then there's a scene where Billie Dean Howard tells Violet, well, I'll just let Milena talk about it. I really don't know why, but the Violet storyline of her killing herself was really fucking me up. Telepathically, I said, oh my god, you are so young. I'm so sorry. And then I just started crying. I don't know.
I like don't want to kill myself at the moment, so I don't know why it's hitting.
Honestly, like, subconsciously, my brain was like, Milena, your mind is fucked up. Well, I mean, not right now. I don't currently want to do what Violet did currently. But growing up, I did all the time. Like, it wasn't up until, like, maybe a year ago I, like, truly didn't want to do what she did, honestly. Wow, I'm never this public on the internet. That's very lovely. I don't know. I just really wanted to rant. It's a little mini rant vlog. I just wanted to talk, and I have no one else to say this to currently. And I just wanted to let it all out in the open and just, like, document this feeling of being stuck and wanting to do more, but I can't. And also looking back at the past and seeing, like, me, who I am now, looking back at that little girl who just did not have it easy. I mean, granted, I do not have it easy or easier now, but back then it was new. All of it, like, it just kept getting worse for her, and she didn't know how to deal. Now I luckily have the mental capacity to just, like, bite off more than the average person can chew, but I'm at, like, that unlimited mark where, like, I can't bite off more than I can chew. It's basically getting force-fed down my throat and I have no choice. But anyways, that's life, you know? I can't deny it. You know, sorry. Like I said, I don't know what I said. I'm very loopy and out of it right now. This probably won't get posted, but if it does, whoever's watching this, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry if I'm not making sense, but, you know, it's fine. Watching American Horror Story currently, rewatching because I had seen it all when I was 10, back, like, when all the seasons were out at the time. I think only the first 6 were out when I fully got into it, but rewatch, like, specifically Murder House so far really messed with me. But on the bright side though, I was able to appreciate this season and love it so much more than I already did because my brain is fully developed and I understand every single thing, every single heartbreak, every single piece of longing, and just, like, mature themes I understand now. When I was 10, I understood maybe, like, 90% of what they were saying, but there was, like, that good 10% chunk where I'm just like, okay. Like, I understood it for the story, but I didn't understand it myself via experience, you know? Anyways, yeah, I'm about to, like, watch American Horror Story Delicate. I'm on, like, episode 3. What's hilarious is that, like, I literally just finished Murder House today, and now I'm on their most recent, possibly their worst season. Like, how do you go from Murder House to Delicate? Like, are you kidding? See, up until recently, I hadn't rewatched Double Feature. I still haven't finished Death Valley. Like, I made it to, like, episode 8 of 9 or 10 or whatever they had. I couldn't finish it. But, that season I hadn't rewatched, and I've yet to rewatch NYC. I just remember not being a huge fan of that one. And same with Delicate. But as I'm rewatching Delicate, I know how it ends and stuff. But I don't hate it as much as I did at the time. I just think it was because there wasn't enough cast, like, regulars at the time. Like, the only ones I can think of are Dennis O'Hare and Emma Roberts so far. But I know Billy Lord and Leslie Grossman come in at some point. But, like, they're barely in it. So, like, that doesn't count. And it was just, like, your typical let's gaslight the pregnant woman. You know what I mean? Like, just, like, trying to drive a woman crazy. Like, girl, we had that in Murder House. Girl, we had that, like, almost every season. Not to mention, like, a third of the horror movies, you know, like the psychological ones, you know. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting on American Horror Story rant. But I do want to mention, like, after I rewatch all of the seasons, because I've currently rewatched Murder House, Roanoke, Cult, 1984, and double feature. I still have a good 6.5 more to go. But once I'm done rewatching all of them, I am making a YouTube video where I rank all the seasons and talk about them. I'm actually really excited to do that because back in the day, like back in like 2022, I made like a ranking of like before rewatching American Horror Story, and only the first 10 seasons were out at the time, so I didn't get to include NYC, which was coming out that upcoming like, season or whatever. But this time I'll be able to include NYC and Delicate just in time for the new season. But I don't want to wait that long to do it after season 13's over. So within the next month, definitely expect an American Horror Story ranking the seasons, because I meant to do it way back in the day when I did before rewatching them all, but I just never rewatched them all at the time. So yeah, and like I'd say like the main like multiple seasons I end up rewatching more so than others. Definitely Cult in 1984, I'd say. Though originally back in the day it was definitely Murder House and Coven. Like, bitch, I remember going to my grandma's house and hearing the news that they were getting Murder House and Coven season together, and I was pissing myself. I ran across the entire house. I'm like, oh my god, Taissa Farmiga's back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because she hadn't been in it as a series regular since Coven, and she was my favorite at the time. Her and Evan Peters were like gods in my eyes. And then, like, I was so excited for Apocalypse. Oh my god. I remember when Apocalypse came out, I literally pretended like I was sick and I stayed home from school. Because of that. Because I had to wait until after all the episodes were finished airing when it would go on Netflix. So I just stayed home and watched all of them that day. But at one point in between when they were airing, we did like a free trial for FX or something. So I got to watch the Return to Murder House episode. And safe to say, I was gagged. Like when Constance was like,
I'm Constance Langdon, and this is my fucking house.
I was gagged. I haven't seen it like a good like maybe 4 years, maybe 5. Not that I hate the season. I really don't hate it. I just like got to a point at the time where I just rewatched the seasons so much that it got to a point where I'm like, do I really want to wear these out and like know every single detail to where I never have to watch them again? Like, where's the shock factor? You know what I mean? Like, if you watch something so much, you know everything about it, then this is not going to be as fun. Especially if it's not like it's a strong thing, like your favorite movie or favorite show of all time. Like, for me, I've seen Glee so many times, and that's something that I could still have fun with years later because it's perfect in my eyes. American Horror Story, far from perfect. Definitely not something I want to wear out. Or else it wouldn't be worth rewatching for 1,000th time, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm getting on this rant. I was supposed to talk on here and be sad, but I guess we ain't sad right now. Anyway, but my goal for the next week is try to work on some music. That's my goal. It's been torture not being able to do it because I find it kind of rewarding. Plus, my friend has been talking more about it, like to make music, and so I feel like I have a fan now that I don't want to let down. Because I know she listens to my music. And I know my dad talks about liking my music. And so I want to like kind of like give people new material. You know what I mean? Anyways, good night everyone. Bye. See you in the next vlog, rant, whatever comes out next. Bye.